We've got a tax increment financing board number 2 agenda that we're going to get done for the main council meeting. But at this time, we'll go ahead and call the meeting board. We do have a forum. We'll declare the meeting open. I'm going to ask Deputy Mayor John Stevenson to lead us in the pledge and invocation.
We join the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please join in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you, Lord, that we come here today and work to serve the citizens' journey. Please be with us and guide us as we make these decisions. Please protect our first responders as they go about their business and protect us. In your name we pray.
All right, so if you'll build us a momentum and go ahead and start seeking the financing board matter done before the main meeting. This meeting's order. We've got assistant comments for this particular meeting. Does anybody have anything to say regarding this particular item? Okay. Now we'll move on to other business. Just read that for us, please.
Accepting and approving the amended land and the financing plan for the Sherman Tax Increment Reinvestment Zone number 2, providing for findings of fact.
Okay, thank you, Mary.
Yes, this is our second amendment to the downtown tax increment reinvestment zone. It's going to have 3 primary changes in it. One is the sewer improvement that we've already talked about in past meetings. We had the study done to address some of the odor problems. The other 2 items in the plan that we've added, Nate Strouch is going to talk about those.
Welcome, Nate.
Mayor, council, third board, board. This plan will put into action some of the things we talked about during our December update on downtown. Namely, it will change the source of funding for our downtown improvement grant to the tax increment investment zone, and it will also authorize us to complete the 3 projects that we talked about during that meeting. One, to resurface the parking lot on Crockett, Houston Street. One, to make a couple improvements to Kid Key Park, to the fountain and the planters out front. And then also to replace the 12 light poles around Grayson County Courthouse.
Thank you, Nate. Do you have any questions?
I have no questions. I'm excited about what we're going to be doing downtown. So I got no questions. I'm all for it.
Okay. Is that a motion?
I'll make a motion that we accept the changes to the tax increment zone number 2.
Okay, and I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.
It's kind of an odd.
Yeah.
It's a very odd.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, but it's something that we most certainly want to do. I know we really put an emphasis on keeping our downtown great, and this is just one more step in that direction. Happy to see that. If nothing else, we get a motion to adjourn that meeting.
I'll make a motion. We adjourn.
Second, okay. Now we need to get back on our regular. The county, the power for the minutes of the regular city council meeting, January 17th. Move to approve.
Second.
Motion second on. Thank you. All right, we are to citizen comments. Certainly, comments today. Moving right along. The consent one. Yeah. So we're going to move to E1. So
Need one?
That wasn't me. Anything to read?
Yes, Resolution 7024, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Sherman confirming the employment of the Sherman Fire Department's fire chief.
Okay, yeah, so as many of you know, all of you know, Dave Jones retired, effective January 1, and we had an internal search for position of internal. We had many good candidates internally, so it's good that you go outside to look for candidates for that. So we went through a process of interviews with those candidates, and we're very pleased with the interest that we had there. After we got through with those, it was my decision to appoint as our new fire chief, Billy Hartsfield, Billy Bob Hartsfield. So the charter requires that the city council confirm my appointment as for any director level positions or department heads. And so it is my recommendation that you would confirm my appointment of Billy Hartsfield as Sherman's new fire chief. And I'll bet he would, I think you got about 30 minutes of speech that he wants to make about that, if you want to call him up.
Come on up, Billy. Will you introduce your?
Yeah, Billy.
My family, my wife, Jamie, my husband, and Cindy, Bodie, Madeline. And then, as you can see, great support staff in the back of the room. Chief Stewart, Chief Bowman, Captain Vigor, Captain Davis, and Captain Martin. And then firefighter Petty and firefighter Strange in the back. Thank them for coming and their support. I'm honored with Robbie's appointment. This has been the goal of ours, family, for well over a decade now. And glad I spent it all right here at Sherman Fire. And lead this great group of people. We're just thrilled. Also,
Well, I'll make a motion, and then if we have any more comments, Billy Bob Hartsfield to become our new Sherman Fire Department fire chief.
Second.
okay, we got a motion second, all in favor? Aye. All right, thank you, Justin. Anybody, have comments?
Oh, I just, I want to say that, so glad this guy, this man, man, I thought his last name was Gold, Billy Bob. You deserve it and you earned it. Congratulations.
Thank you for being here. Working.
Congratulations. All right, we are back up at the top and Steve. These items before everyone on stage. Anybody like to want to?
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
The exception of that.
Oh, pardon? Oh, with the exception of that too, excuse me.
Second.
First, second, all in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, council. Point will be the consent agenda with we have after the moment, so that step will be, we'll have discussion on the council member or citizen requested specific item be discussed. These items include H3, H4, H5. So, everybody want to be taken apart. Move to approve double asterisk consent subject to.
Seconded.
All in favor? Thank you. Next time we'll go to the public hearing.
Ordinance 6560, an ordinance of the City Council of the City of Sherman accepting and approving the amended project plan and the financing plan for the Sherman Tax Increment Reinvestment Zone Number 2, providing for findings of fact.
Thank you, Linda.
This is the amending legislation for the D-Day program, which will be building distribution, new and more streamlined version of the same concept. The major changes include increasing the maximum grant from 25,000 to 50,000, providing for multi-year eligibility for projects, providing for residential eligibility for projects, among other and we'll hopefully pass this right now. We will go ahead and consider the first application under this new program, next item on the agenda.
Okay. Thank you, Nate. Is there anyone here to address this item? Okay. If not, Linda, if you're ready, me too.
Ordinance 6561, an ordinance of the City Council of the City of Sherman amending Sherman's zoning ordinance, Code of Ordinances, Chapter 14, and granting a specific use permit to allow a tattoo studio on a tract of land zone C2, General Commercial District, located at 4909 Texoma Parkway, Suite 104, Lot 1, Block 1, Sherman, I-75, Addition, City of Sherman, Grayson County, Texas.
Thank you, Linda. Rob?
Yeah, Mayor, Council, this item is for a specific use permit to allow a tattoo studio. The applicant has a location currently in McKinney, wants to open up a second location at 4909 Texoma Parkway. Planning and Zoning heard this item and recommended approval 6-0.
Thank you, Rob. Is there anyone here to address this item this evening? Yes.
From the applicant or the more fun tattoo gallery.
Thank you. Is there anyone else? Linda, if you read D3, please.
Ordinance 6562, an ordinance of the City Council of the City of Sherman amending Sherman's zoning ordinance, Code of Ordinances, Chapter 14, to rezone a tract of land consisting of 6.226 acres in the J.B. McNair Survey, abstract number 763, City of Sherman, Grayson County, Texas, located at 2131 North Loy Lake Road, heretofore zoned C2, General Commercial District, rezoning and placing the tract in the MF30 Multifamily Residential District zoning classification.
Thank you, Linda.
This item is for rezoning from a C2 General Commercial District to a multifamily MF30 district. The applicant is proposing 172 units at this area, at this location at Peyton and Loy Lake. We received one letter of opposition at the P&Z meeting. P&Z also requested that a traffic study be done and reviewed by engineering, which was completed. And Planning and Zoning recommended approval 4-1. It is noted that this proposed use is compatible with our comprehensive master plan.
Okay. Thank you, Rob. Is there anyone here to address this item this evening? Yes.
Yes, sir. I'm Greg from 4602 Board of Directors.
Okay, so you're the developer of the, some here to answer your questions. Okay, thank you very much. Is there anyone else? Okay. Linda, if you have the floor.
Ordinance 6563, an ordinance of the City Council of the City of Sherman amending Sherman's zoning ordinance, Code of Ordinances, Chapter 14, and granting a specific use permit to allow automobile, motorcycle, boat, or trailer sales, new or used on attractive land zone C2 General Commercial District located at 2500 Texoma Parkway, consisting of 5.933 acres in the R. Hendricks Survey, abstract number 504, City of Sherman, Grayson County, Texas.
This item is to amend the SUP or specific use permit that's currently has for Texoma Hyundai. They are planning on demoing their existing building and reconstructing a new 21,000 square foot building, showroom and offices at that location. Planning and zoning heard this item and recommended approval 6-0.
Thank you, Rob. Is there anyone here to address this item this evening?
Yes, sir. I'm Jeremy Dawson, engineering, the engineer of record on this project.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Very good. Linda, you'll read D5 and D6 together.
Ordinance 6564, an ordinance of the City Council of the City of Sherman amending Sherman zoning ordinance, Code of Ordinances, Chapter 14, to rezone the tract of land consisting of 24.535 acres in the Robert Foster Survey, abstract number 420, and the James A. Foster Survey, abstract number 418, City of Sherman, Grayson County, Texas, located in the 101 to 201 blocks East Shepherd Road and the 6601 to 6801 blocks of South Highway 75, heretofore zoned R6 Single Family Residential District, rezoning and placing the tract in the C1 Retail Business District zoning classification. Ordinance 6565, an ordinance of the City Council of the City of Sherman amending Sherman's zoning ordinance, Code of Ordinances, Chapter 14, to rezone a tract of land consisting of 29.776 acres in the Robert Foster Survey, abstract number 420, and the James A. Foster Survey, abstract number 418, City of Sherman, Grayson County, Texas, located in the 101 to 201 blocks East Shepherd Road and the 6601 to 6801 blocks South Highway 75, heretofore zoned R6 Single Family Residential District, rezoning and placing the tract in the MF 15 Multifamily Residential District zoning classification.
Thank you, Linda. Rob?
Yeah, these two items, these two zone change recommendations or requests are from the same developer. The first one is 24 acres of rezoning from R6 single family to C1 commercial for a proposed commercial development along the Highway 75 frontage road. Planning and zoning heard this item and recommended approval 6-0. This recommended zoning district change is compatible with our comprehensive plan. The second item is a rezoning to multifamily 15, which is low density multifamily. The applicant is recommending building 239 units of single family for rent development that would consist of 1, 2, and 3 bedroom units on almost 30 acres. Planning and zoning heard this item as well and voted 6-0. The proposed use is compatible with our comprehensive master plan.
Thank you, Rob. So anybody here to speak about these two items? Okay, thank you. Anyone else? And finally, E7, Linda, you read that.
Ordinance 6566, an ordinance of the City Council of the City of Sherman adopting a revised official zoning map.
Yeah, this is our annual update of our official zoning map. A lot has happened since February of last year. A lot of zone changes have occurred, and we've also updated our entire zoning ordinance. So we have new districts. This map, this action formalizes the changes that have made in the last year, and to be posted publicly for everyone else in the community.
Very good. Is there anyone here to speak about this item this evening? Okay. If not, we'll close the public hearing and consider the adoption of the council discussion.
I have a question that I probably should have asked before this on D3, having to do with the traffic study. I'm not exactly sure how you all do the traffic study, but I just dawned on me, that anything about traffic now is probably not what it's going to be like in a year from now, as far as with the City of Sherman. And is that impacting, our construction impacting the traffic study, or how does that work? If you understand what I'm asking, you could say, oh, there's too much traffic using this road, but after the highway gets finished, then that may not be true anymore. So that's kind of what my question is.
Yeah, if they do actual traffic counts, there could be additional traffic on the roads. But they also look at historical data on those streets that exist and population projections that'll affect the traffic on the road outside of the proposed development. There could be some instances where we're doing actual traffic counts that the misdirection of traffic from 75, like on Washington.
Yeah.
Could affect count numbers on Washington. Don't know that this location particularly has that effect though.
But I think a lot of us are driving on roads we don't normally drive on, just trying to find our way across town. And I'd hate for someone to be harmed by, especially our first responders, be hurt by a traffic study that shows there's dense traffic when a year from now there might not be. So that's why I was asking the question.
Well, the impact on this particular development on the traffic does not have significant impact. So,
Is this the first thing we've zoned as MF30?
Well, all of the districts that were previously zoned R2 have now transitioned to MF30. So if this were 3 months before, it would be rezoned to R2. MF30 is essentially the same zoning district.
It's the first time I've seen MF30.
That's correct.
More questions, council?
All right, if there's no more questions, then I will make a motion to adopt ordinance 6560, 6561, 6562, 6563, 6564, 6565, and 6566.
Second. Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Great, thank you. All right, move to E2 and E3. Linda, if you're ready, E2 for us.
Resolution 7025, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Sherman declaring the City of Sherman's intention to participate in an economic development program to promote development, redevelopment, and tax increment reinvestment zone number 2, establishing guidelines and criteria.
Okay. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. All right, now that we have jumped through all of the TERS hoops, this is the resolution that actually creates the DBIG program.
Okay. Council questions, discussion?
Yeah, I don't like the acronym. I just want that on the record.
You have a suggestion? Some spitball?
Linda, if you're in E3 for us, please.
Resolution 7026, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Sherman authorizing execution of an agreement with David Downtains doing business as RP Sherman Properties 2 LLC under the City of Sherman's Central Business District Historic Building Restoration and Improvement Grant Program for improvements to 211 West Lamar Street.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you. So this is our first grant application under our grant program that we established about 24 seconds ago. Downtown was really on. This is the next project in Mr. Downtain's one-man quest to completely renovate downtown. This is a building that sits right along our main drag, right on Lamar Street. It's been an eyesore for years. He has plans to renovate that building both inside and out in order to turn that into commercial space. And we do that downtown years old.
Evening, Mayor, come back before you're very grateful tonight for all your program. And we're excited to be bringing out a project. We have done we do have some extensive renovation plans, and we're going to do our best to honor the historical elements of whatever we find. It's revitalizing history.
Thank you. Any questions? Move to approve. Second. And motion second, all in favor? Aye. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Go to down to F2 that was previously it's an agenda. Every unit water, off-site water and sanitary sewer.
So this plan development was approved in August, and we've been working on engineering plans for the shared costs to install utilities and split the cost of Lambert Road and Friendship Road extension. Initially, the plan was for the developer to do all the work along with the single family portion of this plan development. Since that time, though, the multi-family, the single family on either side of Friendship Road, messed the schedule up a little bit. And so this is a request to keep those two projects on schedule to bid out the utilities, the water, and the sewer as a utility package alone. And to do that correctly, the city has to take over management of that. And so this is essentially to separate out the road package from the utilities in order to get those in a timely manner to help the other 50 acres of development stay on pace.
Is there really, other than moving from home to home and doing?
So I think overall, if you can bid contract together at the same time, there's a little bit of savings from a mobility standpoint, but we're confident that some of the local contractors have been with us. They give us a good policy to be able to get this done, get it out of that. And then the road package will be along. Shortly after that, we'll either come back to you with that request to advertise, or it may be something that the developer could do alongside his single family development. Still kind of moving target on that piece.
Okay. I move to approve.
A second.
Okay. Just a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Carries, thank you. All right, you want to go down storage tank? Under $98,000 increase. Tom? Good evening, Tom. We have been here a couple of meetings. There. So the work that we did with
Get involved a little bit of maintenance work as far as replacing some yard valve. Gonna take the pump station down and go ahead and do some stuff that you need to get done. Some of the pump bases, we had quite a bit of rust and stuff like that was at the pump base. And so we decided to go ahead and replace those seals. When the pump manufacturer that we had, the subcontractor, which happens to be Weisinger, which does all our wells. So they pulled the pump to replace the seal, and the pump bases were shot. I asked Oscar, he said, best of his knowledge, they have never been replaced. So they could be well in excess of 30. So with council approval, I would like to go ahead and replace those 3 pumps. There's 5 pumps out there, but we only need to replace 3. We will reuse all of it.
I'll move to approve, change order number 1.
Second. Thank you. Just a second, all in favor? Aye. Thank y'all. Thank you. The next item, B1, is for me, so I'm going to turn it over to, for the mayor, and I'm going to say that.
It's getting slimmer and slimmer out here.
Next is item H1, fire addition.
Yeah, this item was approved by planning and zoning through consent at the last planning and zoning meeting. This replat conforms to all of our ordinances, and staff recommends approval.
I make a motion to approve of H1 then.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
That's what Deputy Mayor and putting that for us. We're going to have the fun of John.
Yeah. I would like to move that we appoint Miss Fallon to the Historical Preservation.
I would second that.
All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. All right, we're to council.
All right, I really don't have any comments other than the beautiful weather outside after.
What about congratulations? I'm very happy and proud of you.
I just want to say, I thought police department lady, I was thinking that. Some of us that have worked in they did a great job. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So congratulations, Billy Hall. Really looking forward to the great things, and we're just excited and appreciate everybody's hard work downtown, really making some gains. All right, just a couple of announcements. Downtown Sherman will host Mardi Gras on February 18th, beginning at 11 a.m. Local businesses and restaurants will have live music and specials. It's a great time to come out and support our small business community. Also on the 18th, Grayson County Council will host its annual chocolate and junkies fundraiser in the municipal ballroom at 7. You can check Facebook or look online and get your tickets and support your cause. Finally, tonight, Sherman's annual St. Patrick's Day parade will be downtown on March 11th, 11 a.m. It should be great to a lot of Irish in the heart of the city. So put that on the calendar, it's going to be a good time. The council will now hold a closed executive session. We are President 5, 6 and 82, section 5.1.074 to appoint members of the historical preservation. So at this time,